Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I was watching a video by Jerry Ward where he was talking about these exogenous ketone supplements. It's those supplements that claim they're going to get you into ketosis instantly. They're usually made of some sort of MCT oil powder and a exogenous ketone like beta hydroxybutyrate. Actually, it is beta hydroxybutyrate. You can't get the other ketones shelf stabilized enough in order to create a supplement out of them. Um, I wanted to address this not because I want to hate on Jerry Ward. I love Jerry's channel. I love Bios3training. I've been watching it for a long time. I think, in my opinion, he's one of the most honest people in this industry. He's also one of the most knowledgeable people in this industry. I think, however, on this particular subject, he, I'm not saying he's wrong. What I'm saying is that he has a particular mindset as a bodybuilder. And to some extent, he is correct. I think there are some companies out there that are claiming that these are fat burning supplements. But his mindset as a bodybuilder isn't necessarily allowing him to see the other applications of these supplements, which I think are actually very useful for people who may want to try a ketogenic diet. All right. One of the things he said in the video was that the only reason to be in a ketogenic diet was to burn fat. And yeah, no, that's awesome. You want to be burning fat, and it is very useful for burning fat. But there are some other uses too. Particularly me, right now, I'm not worried about getting shredded or anything like that. I stay on a ketogenic diet to keep my blood sugar level so that I can keep focused throughout the day. I'm not a bodybuilder anymore. I'm not training for a show or anything like that. But, you know, the ketogenic diet has benefited me because I work a lot of hours. I'm up at 03:30 sometimes, 04:30 on most days. I'm PTing in the morning, getting my conditioning in. Then I'm showering and I'm at work by 5:36. And so I'm working all the way up until about 6:37 p.m. I need something that's going to help me to focus. I need a diet that's going to help me to focus. And one of the problems I have with carbohydrates is that after I eat them, I tend to get sleepy. I get a little bit energy through, for the next 30 minutes, but after that time, I start to get a little bit sleepy. So I fuel better off of fat, gives me more endurance. It helps me to get through everything. It allows me not to eat all the time. I don't have to eat every few hours in order to raise my blood sugar back up. I just have a steady source of energy. But there's problems with it, right? So, say if you get out of ketosis or you're trying to get into ketosis, one of the issues is that, you know, you're gonna have some energy dumps, right? You're gonna feel like crap for a few days. And so things like MCT oil and exogenous ketones can actually help you get through that beginning stage process, right? And can allow your body to burn some other sources of fuel while your carbohydrate levels are really, really low. And so that when I've been on exogenous ketones, when I've taken these supplements, I've gotten samples of them, I've bought them myself before. I've actually felt amazing, even if I had made a mistake the day before and eaten some carbohydrates, or even in periods where I was just getting back into ketosis after not being on ketosis for a while. Right, and the keto flu can be a real pain, especially for people who aren't in this for the training for a show aspect or anything like that. For those of us who really want to get into it for the focus. So, in my opinion, the exogenous ketone supplements can be a great way of energizing your brain, and almost you can use them like a nootropic, where they help you think a little bit sharper. You don't need as much coffee or anything like that. Uh, and then the other thing is, for those of us who do want to get into ketosis for fat burning purposes, like I said, getting into ketosis can be a really difficult thing on the body. You can get lots of headaches, you can get flu-like symptoms, and you're not going to feel your best. And if you're looking for something that's going to help you to get in the gym and train, that's going to help you to um, fill your schedule up, during that time period where you're making that transition from being sugar adapted to fat adapted, then these things can make a nice bridge. Am I saying that these are something that are going to be straight fat burners for you? No, and I think Jerry is very right on that. He's very correct. On the other hand, I do think there is some use for these, and just because of some faulty marketing or some misspoken words on the part of the companies, though I know of a lot of the scientists who are involved with these companies, guys like Dr. Dom D'Agostino, guys like Patrick Arnold. They have created some great things in the past. So I think a lot of these guys are pretty reputable guys, and I'm not endorsing one company or another or anything like that. I I definitely think that there is use for these. And again, I just want to reiterate that I'm not hating on Jerry or Bios3training. I think it's an amazing channel. I think Jerry's a great guy, and in doing the video that he did, he had your best interests in mind, and I respect him for that, and I respect his opinion on this. So thank you guys for watching. That's my opinion on exogenous ketones, and if you want any other awesome content, subscribe to this channel or check out my website in the links below.